Hey, I'm Brian here at the 2015 Vans Warped Tour at Montage Mountain with Foley and Patty from As It Is. What's going on, guys?
Yeah, it's good.
It's going very, very well, yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Nice Warped Tour experience for you so far this summer?
It's surpassed any expectation that we had from the onset. Not that our expectation was very high.
No. We tend not to expect much at all, so that makes, when there's an actual turnout to the shows, a very pleasant surprise. So, but it's been fun. We've seen some old friends, made some new friends. It's just been a really great summer, to be honest.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite experience about this tour so far?
It's tough. That's a tough question. I'd say, for me, I really, really enjoy the community atmosphere on this tour. Everything's done as a community. Everything's done as a family. And everyone's there to help each other out, and that goes from like the very top to the very bottom. And, yeah, it's just a nice atmosphere constantly on this tour. Don't know about you?
I'd say exactly the same thing. I think it was day 2 or 3 where we saw Pierce the Veil, arguably the one of the bigger bands on this tour, just catering for all us bands, just serving us food, and that just really puts into perspective what this tour is all about, and just every band, big or small, helping out equally and keeping it running.
Yeah, that's what I've heard from a lot of bands when I've covered this tour in the past, is that it's just one big happy family when you come to Warped Tour every summer. So I know you guys are from the UK, and you have an album out called Never Happy Ever After, correct?
That is correct, yes.
And you guys have singles called Concrete and Dial Tones, I believe. Tell me about this album and these singles.
So, Dial Tones was the first single we put out. That came out in January, if I remember correctly.
It did.
Which now has over 1 million YouTube views, which, if that means anything. Then, but yeah, it's one of my favorites to play live. And then Concrete we put out a slight lyric video for, and then Cheap Shots and Setbacks was the latest release. And that was fun. We put robots in that music video, so that was a good time.
That was filmed in the middle of a tour in LA, so that was very fun to film. Different experience, but just very proud of what we've released. The whole album, just proud of it, and now we're just enjoying getting out there, playing it to people, and people that have already heard it, or people that haven't heard it, and just enjoying playing it, I guess.
And do you guys plan to do any sort of a fall tour with anyone, like big name, or maybe even headline yourself? Who knows?
Well, all we have planned is that in September we're going to Japan and Australia, and that's going to be an entirely new experience altogether. And I expect to have a lot of fun out there, see some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Just to generalize things for people who don't know your band As It Is, tell me quickly a little bit about the band, just to let everybody know, the fans out there.
Yeah, well, we're a UK pop punk band. But very much influenced by like mid-2000s emo bands or Drive-Thru Records era pop punk. So Starting Line, Jimmy Eat World, Theory of the November, that kind of vibe. Or Taking Back Sunday is probably a very relevant example because we have a dual vocalist setup, and it's very much just kind of in homage to the stuff that really turned us on to alternative music in the first place, and it's more a nostalgic sound than a current sound, I suppose.
Yeah, because you don't have obviously a lot of those drive-through bands and bands that are traditionally known to be on Warped Tour. Now, seeing bands like you come on here being influenced by that, I think that makes a big impact on how Warped Tour is today, trying to carry that tradition on.
Of course. I mean, even just having Matchbook Romance on the tour for as short as they were on, they're a band that we all listened to as kids, and to be kind of friends with them now is a very surreal experience. But they're terrific guys. We enjoyed having them out. It's good seeing them.
Without a doubt, yeah, it's always good to see some of the bands from the past still kicking on the tour and whatnot. What are some cool facts about the band? Any hidden cool facts?
We're not cool.
Yeah, we're not an exciting or a cool band. I mean, on our day off yesterday, everyone was just kind of lounging around instead of doing anything terribly exciting. I went to Princeton University and just wandered around and wrote some lyrics and read some Robert Frost. So
we like early nights and watching movies. That's pretty much the coolest fact about it is, I think.
Yeah. unfortunately.
Just to sit back and relax when you get a chance to, because I know this tour can take a lot out of you, without a doubt.
Oh yeah,
especially this one. This one's very, very hard, and I mean we've had a busy first half of the year touring, and then come straight onto this. And yeah, I guess we're starting to get a bit tired now, but I mean still sort of pushing on. But that's why any downtime we just sort of literally just chill out, just to help us keep going, I guess.
Anything else you guys want to add?
Thank you to everybody that's came and watched us or took a chance on our band. If you feel like listening to our record, it's out on Spotify, on the YouTubes, on the social media, we got them and stuff. So.
But yeah, just thanks to anyone who's supported this band in any shape or form. Yeah, I mean it means so much to us that we're given the opportunity to do something like this, and I guess without people that support this band, we wouldn't be here where we are today. So yeah, big thank you, I guess.
All right, well, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you taking the time to chat with me today.
Not a problem.
And I'm Brian here with Foley and Patty from As It Is.